Hello and welcome to Yoga for Gardeners. If this is your first time on my channel, hello, I'm Rachel. I'm a healer, I'm a postpartum doula. I'm also a certified yoga teacher. I do spend the most time online on my Instagram. I post things related to mental health and growing and evolving and just all around healing. I also have an event on Saturday night called Yoga for Your Brain in Denver at Sakala. Deets are in the caption. Let's get started with a big drink of water. We're going to come into a forward fold with a generous bend in the leg. Shake out the neck. Inhale, arms come up into a chair. Tailbone sits down. Exhale, fold. Hands can either come to the blocks or the floor. Again, shaking out the neck. Generous bend in the legs still. Exhale, finding a wide-legged forward fold. Coming down onto your forearms, coming onto blocks. Inhale, big bend in the knees as you lift the chest up, finding a side to side flow here. And hands come back to the ground, knees straighten out, still a slight bend. Walk your hands back to the front of the mat, placing the forearms on the ground for dolphin pose. Closing down the eyelids, really feeling the sensation in your shoulders. Maybe exploring sitting on your tippy toes and coming back down. Maybe exploring kicking up to a headstand, being mindful not to put any weight in your neck. From here, we're gonna grab our strap. If you don't have a strap, you can grab a dog leash and meet me on your back. Readjusting if necessary, and then go ahead and loop your left foot up into the strap. The right foot can stay planted, keeping a slight bend in your knee, or if you prefer, you can go ahead and lower it all the way down, maybe placing a block underneath. I have a ball with some give in it that I'm going to put under my knee. And from here, you can straighten your arms above your head while holding the very end of the strap. See how that feels in your body, and make sure that the strap is on the ball of your foot and you're pulling your toes down so that it really can stretch out your calf muscle. And really just honing in on that hamstring right now, or wherever your body may feel this differently than mine does, but I feel this mostly in my hamstring. My shoulders have a nice opening. And if you want to, you can grab the middle of the strap, bring your elbows into your side, holding the strap a little bit closer to your belly, breathing into different variations, trying new things, getting curious about what feels good to your body. Invitation to take that left leg and cross it over your body, lifting that left hip off the ground, fully turning onto your side. You might want a block under your foot or a towel or a rolled up blanket just for that little extra support. And then the left arm, if it's comfortable, is opening to the left. You can even gaze over towards your left hand to get a full stretch in the neck. Again, if it's comfortable, listen to your body. And on your next inhale, go ahead and bring that left foot back up to center, making any adjustments you need as you land on your back. And we're going to go ahead and take that left leg all the way over to the left side. You can see that I'm putting my ball under my thigh. You could put this under your foot, your ankle bone, finding the variation that works for your body. I really want you to take this opportunity to tune into what your own body needs and give it exactly that. Finding a new shape, a new sensation. The ability to sit in discomfort is a necessity in life here on earth. So let this be a practice in that if you are experiencing discomfort. Breathing in and bringing that left leg back up to the top. Straightening out the arms. And go ahead and switch out your feet so that the right is now in the strap and the left is now planted, or you can extend the full leg and have some support under the knee there. Keeping in mind that both sides of our bodies are going to be fully different and need different things. If you drive a car, you're doing that one-sided. If you write, you're doing that probably one-sided. This class, Yoga for Your Brain, coming up on Saturday, a lot of what we're doing is using your non-dominant hand in ways that you would actually be using your dominant hand. I think it's so good for your brain to fire more neurons in an area that might be asleep because you're not using it. If you don't use it, you lose it, right? And on your next exhale, dropping that right foot over to the left side. It's okay if this is fumbly and clumsy. Yoga does not have to be perfect. I say this all the time, but perfect is not real. The more that we can all accept that truth, I think, the happier we will all be. And tuning back into the sensations in your body as you're in this twisting pose. Potentially an uncomfortable sensation. Can you sit with that uncomfortability? Slowly wiggling your toes, bringing presence back into your body, taking a big breath. And on your next inhale, go ahead and bring your foot up back to the middle, and then exhale it all the way down to the right side. Finding support if you need it. Finding acceptance in the discomfort. Maybe even opening to it. And filling up your belly with your next inhale and exhale, release. And then sit up for a brief moment, just long enough to grab a block or a ball with some give. We're going to put it right underneath wherever you need it. I liked it at the upper spine, but you might want it at your lower spine. Just take a minute to play and explore and use as many props as you want. And really just relax. Gardening takes so much activity, and so we really just want to sink into relaxing our backs, maybe lifting our hearts. We've been lifting the hands overhead and stretching out the shoulders. If you're super comfy here and the stretch feels amazing, please stay, but I just want to offer an alternative. You can add a prop. I'm adding a folded blanket under my mid back. And then again, just extending my arms overhead, finding this really nice curvature of the spine, lifting of the heart, and relaxation of the shoulders. Taking an inhale, even furthering the expansion of your chest, the opening of your shoulders, the relaxation in your body. And knees can come together, and the feet can go to the sides of your yoga mat for knee knock position. This is also Very relieving for the lower back. It gives your lower back a chance to take a break. And then from this place, you're welcome to kind of windshield wiper your legs, nothing too crazy, just bringing a little bit of side to side movement to the body. And if your body is asking for more, you can go into a bridge. If you want to take this variation with me, go ahead and plant the hands into the floor. Exhale, push up into this bridge, finding space in the shoulders and the heart. And gently lowering down, reaching slightly to the side as you bring yourself all the way up to a seating position. Taking a breath, noticing any differences in your body now from when you started this practice, finding an elevated seat. And then we're going to grab some props to really set us up for a yummy Shavasana. So if you have a foam roller and if you have a bolster, use those. If not, just grab a firm cushion for the bolster, extending the legs out into a V, taking your bolster, hugging it, really opening through the very top of our vertebrae, relaxing the shoulders down with each breath, each exhalation. Staying here for as long as you have time for. Again, I'm Rachel of Rainbow Rach. Thank you so much for joining me today.